So I'm here with actress Michelle. Well, I told her I was going to mess up her name. I'm here with actress Michelle Arvizu.
There you go, you got it.
I got it. Second take. You're on a recent arc of Orphan Black.
Yes. I've been a fan from the very beginning. It's such an incredible show. So being on it, it's been like a double treat.
Yeah, and so, like Tatiana Maslany, she's awesome.
Phenomenal.
But like,
I don't think anyone can say enough about her. She's incredible.
So like watching her on the shows, you see how great it is. What's it like working with her on the show? Were you nervous at all? Were you excited for the challenge to go toe to toe? Like, you know?
Yes, to say the least. It was great, but it was, you know what? It was exactly how you would imagine it to be. She is so welcoming and warm, and we had a table read before we actually got to set.
Yeah.
And that was incredible because the whole cast was around the table, and we got to read the whole episode.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Also,
it's a good icebreaker. Like,
amazing. You hear about shows that have been on the air and they talk about it as being a family, and it truly did feel that way.
Now with Tat being like a bunch of clones and all that, was there anything like, how did she do some of the scenes with you? Was there any like weird stuff?
Oh my God, it's yes, there is this technique. There is a tennis ball that they put in a tripod,
technique,
right? I guess a trick.
Green tennis ball? It's very important that we know these.
It was one of those traditional yellow tennis balls, yes. And I had to perform with this tennis ball to maintain eye level and eye line and stuff. And then when she was the other clone, then I got to work with her double as well, Catherine. She's phenomenal. And then I got to work with a tennis ball,
which is
which is very different. Actually, I got couple of compliments because apparently it's really hard to do.
Tat's with you there and she's connected with you, and so is Catherine, and then here's a tennis ball, you're like, now keep it the same.
Yeah. When
you're starting to do movies and all that, you're not thinking, I'm going to be acting with a green wall or a tennis ball.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I thought. It's like, how do you prepare for a green wall? I don't think you can.
Has there been any like social media stuff or anything like feedback from like, you know, because there's a popular fan base for the show. So
it's
like,
a huge fan base. I'm embarrassed to say this, but I still don't know exactly how to work with social media. I mean, of course I know what it is, and I know I have all the accounts and all that stuff. So it is a little tricky. I'm really eager to get better at it.
In the 80s, it would just be like occasionally you might get a weird fan letter or like once, you know, like it's like whereas now you get, and it can be instant too. It can be like during the show.
Real time.
Like, yeah.
Yes.
So they tweet at you. You're like.
It is.
Was there any positive or negative?
I got a couple from friends and family. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, it's good to be supportive.
I'm all for the clones, so
so don't like
no.
So she's new to you're trying to figure out social media, but
be gentle.
So yeah, you've done a couple of years like doing movies and TV shows, and so something recent like a couple of years ago like kind of changed your life. So what's it like being a new mom in this industry? Because that's got to be tough to go from like, you know, at first it's focused on you, and now you have a
then I am like at the bottom of the list. It is definitely life-changing. I actually took quite a bit of time off. I took 1.5 years off and just dedicated every single waking and sleeping moment to my daughter. And now we're settling into a new normal.
You play Elena in Kidnapped Capital. What's sort of the light storyline to give it to the people who don't know anything about it?
Very short description of the storyline would be it is about illegal immigration to the United States, and the whole rank of smuggling that derives. There you go. Thank you.
Mess up.
From that problem, and one of the biggest ones is human trafficking. People save their life savings and risk not seeing their families ever again to, you know, go on this journey to pursue a better life and a future from every corner of Latin America. And then when they cross the border, they pay in order to be, you know, to be brought into the States, and a lot of those people are selling them to another rink of tragic crime, and then they are tortured and in order for them to extort the families back home in order to get more money. Horror stories, a very important subject matter that I don't think gets enough attention.
We'll go a little lighter. Yes. Favorite guilty pleasure song?
I'm gonna have to go with a classic.
We'll see if it's a classic.
Britney Spears.
Which
Hit Me One More Time. I just realized that I called Britney Spears a classic. Okay, let's not get into that.
Let's give him, what's your Twitter handle or Instagram and all that jazz?
Oh, the Instagram is not up yet.
So, okay, I don't have one either. So.
The Twitter is Twitting Mich, M-I-C-H. So, Twitting, M-I-C-H.
So, yeah, so.
Find me there.
Find her there. No death threats. Tweet at her. Let her know what you think of Orphan Black and also
yes, let me know.
Kidnap Capital when it's coming out. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.